What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video Christmas haul. The heavy breath there was the sheer, you can't see it, but the sheer just mountain of stuff in front of me. So I guess we'll sort of start at one side and make our way through to the other. I will start with my parents. So for my, and some items I don't actually have to show you guys. But between myself, my mother and my brother, we got one of these. I'll have a picture just here for you. Got one of these for my dad. We all chipped in together to get it for him. He's already got the batteries that go into it. So we just got him that because he wants to sort of get the collection basically. So he's got that now. I'm also giving him, I took a little trip up with a friend the other day to, is it still going outside? No, it's not. It's a locally run coffee place. They actually roast beans there. And we've got a little shop that has, you know, their like blends of beans, a whole bunch of other stuff like coffee brewing things, cups, mugs, basically anything you want to put with it, including flavouring syrups. So obviously your traditional like hazelnut, caramel, vanilla, but also unique flavours. This one, which I think maybe is supposed to be more of hot chocolate syrup, but I don't know. I have a feeling that my dad's going to really enjoy it, and there's, of course, so that straw's massive. That straw needs to be cut. That's fine. We'll just give it to him and let him figure that bit out for himself. So I need to go back in that bag. Moving on to my other parent, my mother. From the same place. Now, let me just, should have had this prepared earlier, but let me just pull up the, I'm just getting into view all. I want to actually read what it says. Come on, shop. All, come on, where is it? There we are. Okay, so it says, our newest blend, Wild Child, has been developed to provide a massive fruit punch flavour. It's perfect for both milk and filter style coffees. It has a thick buttery body with flavours of red apple and sweet fruit wine, finishes with plum and blood oranges. And my mum did actually look online at all of the different blends, and this was the one she decided she wants to try the most. So here it is. This bag itself cost me, I think it was 50. I've also got her some long-handled teaspoons. They're technically called, these ones are called Parfait Spoons. They can also be called soda spoons. But what's the difference? They're teaspoon sized heads with the long handles for tall mugs, and that's what she wants them for. So we've got a total of 8 there, and then last but not least, for use as a diary, Now the backstory behind the bit on the front there, both my parents are teachers, so having it say you don't just teach, you inspire, is kind of sweet. So that's what we've got there. Alright, so that's the first two people of my family sorted. Get this down out of the way. Next up, I've got one for my brother and one for my nephew. I normally like getting things for my brother that he can do or use with my nephew, so they have stuff that they can do together when he comes to visit. And I mainly do it that way because I otherwise have no idea what to get either of them. So if I just go, well, what can they do together? Done. In this case, it is, and I'm only going to show you the coasters. They've got mugs as well. Actually, the mugs have more of the design on it, but anyway. I got these from the place that I work at, but they are mug and coaster sets that have been designed by a local Australian street artist, and they're kind of cool. So this one's my brother's, this one's my nephew's. The dinosaur is actually riding a unicycle, and the actual design on the back has a whole bunch of other really groovy things, similar to the mug for the blue one, which actually has the main feature of a surfing cockatoo. And then on the back you can see the design that is on the coaster. So that's what they've got there, and obviously there's the artist itself. His name is Mulga, the artist. And yeah, some really cool street art designs, which I thought were pretty cool. And then they've both got them, so they can both have hot chocolates or hot chocolate in the case of my nephew, or coffee in the case of my brother, while they're watching a movie or something. Having a little night, little movie night in sort of deal. They've now got mugs that they can do that with. Just trying to clear some space beside my bed to move that. There. I can move a little bit closer to you now. This next one, I'm going to show you both, but one of them is technically from my brother. So I've got to give it to him so he can put it with his stuff. But this is, I've since been paid back for it. But I originally paid for both of these, which is why I have both of them here, because I ordered them together. But my sister is also difficult to buy for. We're all adults now, so we're all really difficult to buy for. And so she gave me the clue of start with cats and work from there. And I don't mean like the movie or the play, I mean like the animal. Start with a cat. And so this is the one that I've got her. She's got Pandora bracelets. And so a pretty consistent thing that we can do is get charms for it. So we've got, I don't know how well you can see it. We've got this one here. The top heart. Where are we? Moving on us. This bit here actually has an engraving on it that says, I'll always be there for you. And then the other one has two cats with their tails forming a love heart as well. And when it's not in the bag, one of them sort of sits behind the other. It's really cool. So that's that one, and that one, look, it's Pandora. We all know it's going to have cost a pretty penny. And that one was $70. That's $70 worth. So that's the one from me. The one from my brother is kind of cute, but only cost $40, and it is this little guy. See if I can get him close enough without it. It's a little kitty cat with the ball of yarn. I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah. So yeah, 40, 50, 40, somewhere in that range. One way or the other, considerably less. So now the whole package that I got it in comes with 2 gift bags that have been put together with this lovely bow. Which expanded out, comes to look like this. It's got a little lid thing that I'm assuming is supposed to fold over like that, so it makes like a little full-on thing. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to attach the 2 from cards, because they are made to fit in these envelopes. So I suppose I will just have to that in there, but don't seal it. And then, like such. Done. That's one done. That's the one I can give to my brother. I can focus on doing the rest of mine later. But at least I figured out how to do it now. So that's... I'm gonna put this, put it back where it was. And that needs to go to my brother anyway, so it can go over there. So that's all of my... Of course you would. I knew you weren't going to stay. I'll come in with some tape or something later if you're not going to stay. Yeah, so that's all of my family. So we'll move on. My best friend, who... I know it's not Christmas yet, but they already know they're getting this. They're going to be given these before they, like before Christmas anyway. And I'm going to be like, open it, it's fine. But the first thing I've got them, and what it's coming in, is this bag, which is kind of cool. Inside it is a whole host of stuff. I didn't realise that had the price on it. Didn't even realise the tag was still on it. Neat. Okay, so where to start in here? I guess we'll look at the books. So we got 2 books here. One has some daily mantras, such as today's date's the 20th of November. So what would today's mantra be? 10 years from now, make sure you can say that you chose your life, you didn't settle for it. Cool. And then sustainability one, same thing. This one doesn't give me dates. That's October. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's 18 and 20. So it gives you. This one has wildlife direct. It's got a thing on the bottom here for the thing, and then a little thing about what they do. So it says here that they have offices in Kenya and the US and empower communities to peacefully coexist with wildlife. Some of the most notable programs include Fashion for Wildlife, Education and Outreach, and NTV Wild. And I just noticed that these also still have their price tags on them, and of course it doesn't want to come off for me. Cool. I've also got her a diary. So some pages have like this for March, or I saw them just here before, got some quotes and stuff, and other pages are the actual diary itself. It's kind of cool, just sort of flicking through it is really cool. Comes up to the end of the month, there's like monthly reflection pages to fill it in. It's really cool. Other things that you can do, so this one's got like the full calendar, what April is going to look like, and then the next page after it has a whole bunch of stuff where you can come back, tick the tasks off as you complete each one. It's okay if you can't do them all. A little progress is better than no progress at all. And so week 1, do 7,000 steps. Week 2, do 8,000. Week 9, do 3,000. Week 4, do 10,000. They've all got 2 liters of water. They've all got doing their daily mantras, which obviously we've got. They've all got tidier space. She has 4 kids, so she's constantly tidying all the spaces. Do 30 minutes of exercise, 35, 40, 45 as it goes up. Doing yoga twice a week, and that time stays the same as the exercise one. Get at least 7.5 hours of sleep it goes up to. Obviously 8 is the preferred number, but 7.5 is fine, especially with 4 kids, the eldest of which is 5. I swear sometimes it feels like he's 6, but I'm pretty sure he's 5. By the end of the month, a 4-kilometer walk, doing 20-minute meditation, stretching for 45 minutes, and each week has healthy meals as well. So it's got a whole bunch of stuff to do. Really cool thing. So that's that. In here is I'm not sure how well the light's going to get in there. Oh, pretty well actually. It's bath bomb. Yes, charcoal and it's a charcoal and peppermint one. It's got charcoal in it anyway, so it should help bring out all the stuff in her pores. We've got some tea light candles, all with a bunch of different fragrances, which is what the shiny stuff on the side is. We've got Posy, Sea Salt, Vintage Gardenia, Watermelon, and White Rose and Jasmine. So it's kind of cool. And there's 2 of each in there. We've got a eucalyptus and charcoal soap. Because I'm sure she'll get some use out of that. Like the bath bomb's really only a one-use thing. The soap can be used afterwards. And then we've got a bath soak here. Black tourmaline bath soak. And I've got to try and get I've got to go onto their website and print off the little card that's supposed to go with it, so you can tell why each ingredient that's in it has been chosen for it. Now I've got to remember how all of these went in. You stood up, I remember that part, so stay standing please. And that's not all I've gotten my friend, because this is not only a Christmas present, it's also a belated birthday present. Because with COVID and vaccines and the like, I've only been able to visit her twice this year. Once when I went up to see Suicide Squad with her, and I'm really glad I went and saw it with her. Don't know if I would love to see a DC film with anybody else. She's sort of, between the two of us, she's more of the DC fan and I'm more of the Marvel fan, so going and watching DC films with her is just, I don't think I could do it with anybody else. But that's all that fits in here. She has one more thing, and that is I've got myself one down beside my bed as well. With this, I saw these and I was like, oh, what's that? And then I looked closer. I was like, that's really cool. We're both Libras, so I'm really glad that the cover is a Libra one. But on the back, as you can see, they've all got the predominant star sign. So, for instance, Capricorn rules the new moon in January, and it officially goes into Aquarius during January. So the first 3 weeks of January are Capricorn, but the text in all of these squares tells you sort of what time it's going to be on what day, and then sort of a little mantra, sort of horoscope type deal for that full moon, kind of like what my full moon videos are, but it also does it for the new moon as well. And then this bit here actually shows you, so for instance, we can see that we've got our full moon here, and then the next day it goes into Aquarius. On the 6th it's in Pisces, Aries on the 8th, Taurus on the 11th, so on and so forth. It ends up on the 25th, it ends up in Scorpio, and then it also has things like, it has listed here on the 26th, Australia Day, so I'm assuming the other ones would have Anzac Day, that sort of thing printed on them as well. So I thought that was really cool. The art's really nice as well. And there's like subtle references, so like there's a goat to a Capricorn, she's holding a bottle of water, there's a fish, a goat, a bull there. They are actually twins. There's a crab there. The one for Libra, here's the scales right here. So it's kind of cool. And then there's also throughout it the actual constellations themselves, so you can see what they look like, which I thought was pretty cool. So that's what they've got. And then my godchildren. So for my eldest godson, Marley, an Avengers lunchbox with a water bottle. The spaces either side, I'm going to put like some chocolates, and then I'm going to put some candy canes in the thing. Not too many, but enough to be like, you got more than just a lunchbox and water bottle for school next year. Because I was like, what can I get them they actually need? Because obviously, I don't want to continually just be buying them toys. So I actually asked my friend, what do they need? My second eldest lives with his father. I don't actually ever get to see him, but I hope he's doing well. I know he's not going to watch this video. His dad kind of hates me, but I hope he's doing well. My next eldest has a bluey lunchbox, same deal. There's a water bottle inside, same deal. Spaces around it are going to get filled with chocolate and a couple of candy canes in the water bottle itself. And then my newest born, the newborn, the one that got born end of October? Yes. I got some baby coins. On the back, I'm gonna fill this out. I'm gonna put my name on the top line, and then I'm gonna get like name, birthday, weight, length, time, place, all that sort of stuff. Put it on the back, and then this will be a like collector's thing. Now the coins for the 5 cent, 20 cent, and $1 have cartoonish designs. Now 5 cent piece has the echidna, the 20 cent piece is the platypus, and the dollar has just kangaroos. So with that in mind, here's our 5 cent piece. Try to get it in such a way that you can actually see it. Here's our 20 cent piece. My wallet actually, never mind. And then our dollar over here, you can clearly tell it's more rounded than the actual kangaroos. And then the other ones are the same as they would normally be, and then you've got just a regular old collector's token there. So yeah, that's for the newborn. And then just so there's no fights or arguments, my friend's partner has a child that is not my friend's biological child. They get a Spider-Man lunchbox because I'm a good godfather, and not only do I enjoy giving my godchildren nice things, I also enjoy not giving my friend tantrums on Christmas Day. So that's that. And as soon as I find out about afters, I'm going up and having a early Christmas with them. With that will be given out. I will allow everybody to open them up. As for what I'm going to do for my friend's partner, that's less of an actual physical gift and more of a, I will look after the kids for you while you go out and have dinner with whatever. And I might even, I'm debating at the moment, but I might even offer to pay for dinner, sort of thing. So give them $100 or whatever, be like, go out, have dinner, watch a movie, whatever. Here's $100 to go towards that. So yeah, because with 4 kids, date night doesn't come around all that often. So I will see. I have to talk to my friend a little bit to see if that's something that we can actually organise. But otherwise, that's it. You've seen the haul. There are other things that I'm looking at getting for other friends, but they're less of Christmas, like because it's Christmas presents, and more I'll give these to these friends, like I'll get them for them and give them to them if I get accepted to BAFTAs, as sort of like a goodbye, remember me by this sort of thing. For one friend, it's a set of whiskey rocks. For another friend, it's a little like cocktail maker where the cup itself actually has some cocktail recipes on the side. It's really cool. And then there's a couple other things at the place I work at that I'm looking at getting for myself if I get accepted. One of them is a candle that smells like bourbon and leather, and it is so good. But for the moment, that's my haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to ring that notification bell. You want to be kept up to date with my latest uploads by turning on those post notifications. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Links to as many of the things that I can link below in the description down below. Let me know what's the #1 thing on your Christmas wish list. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up. And until next time, guys, keep your head screwed on.